Hi everyone, welcome back to the Laravel 8 tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn about Eloquent Relationship Many to Many. Many to many relationship is a little bit complicated than one to one and one to many relationship. An example of many to many relationship is a user which may have multiple roles where the role are also connected with multiple users. Alright. So for understanding many-to-many relationship, let's create three model: user, role, and role user. Okay. User model and migration are created by default in project. So now let's create model and migration for the role and role user. Okay. So switch to the command prompt and here just type php artisan make colon model name which is role. Also create the migration, so just write here -m. Okay, now press enter. All right, now let's create role user model. So just write here php artisan make colon model space role user. Okay, and just add here -m. Press enter. All right, model and migration created. Now switch to the project and just go inside the database, then migration, and from here just open create rows table migration. Okay, and here let's add some columns. So just write here $table, data type string, and column name. Okay, now save this file. Now just go to the role model. So just go inside the app directory, then models, and just open role model. Okay, and here just add the table name. So just write here protected $table is equal to roles. All right, now save this file. Now go to the migration directory and just open role users, create role users table migration. Okay, and here just add the column. So just write here $table, uh, data type is big integer. Okay, and just add the column name user underscore id. Okay, also set the unsigned. All right, now here create another column $table big integer column name role underscore id. Okay, this is also unsigned, so just write here unsigned. All right, now set the uh, foreign key. So just write here $table foreign, and inside this just add the column name, this one user id, and set the references. So just write here references on id column of user table. Okay, so just write here on users. Okay, also add here on delete cascade. All right, now create the foreign key for this one role id. So just write here table foreign, and here just add the column name, this one role underscore id, and add the references on id column on rows table. Okay, so just write here roles. All right, and here just add on delete cascade. All right, now save this file. Now go to the role users model. So just go inside the app directory and models, and here just open role user, and here just add the table name protected dollar table is equal to table name, which is this one, role underscore users. So just copy and paste here. Alright, now just close this migration, also close this migration. Alright, inside the role model, inside the role model, just add here function. So just write here public function name, which is users, and here just return dollar this belongs to many. So just write here belongs to many user colon class. Okay, add here the table name role underscore users, and now save this file and go to the user model. So just open user model, and here let's create a function public function and function name, which is roles. Okay, and inside this just return dollar this belongs to many, and just add here role colon class, add here the table name, which is role underscore users. Okay, now save this file. Now let's migrate the migration. So switch to the command prompt, and here just type php artisan migrate. Okay, now press enter. Alright, migration complete. Now let's create a controller. So just write here php artisan make colon controller. Let's say controller name is role controller. Okay, now press enter. Controller created. Now switch to the project and just open a role controller. So just go inside http controllers, and from here just open role controller. Okay, and inside this role controller, let's create a function for adding the role. Okay, so just write here public function name, which is add role, and inside this let's create an array here. So just write here roles, and inside this array just write here name arrow role administrator. Alright, now just copy this and paste here. Alright, now change here editor author then contributor. Alright, and subscriber. Alright, now save this file and add here semicolon, and here just write role colon call the insert function, and inside this insert function just pass this array. Okay, and here just return roles are created successfully. Alright, now save this file, and here just add the role. So just write here use app slash models uh, models role. Okay, now save this file. Now let's create the route for this function. So go to the web.php file and just go inside routes web.php, and here let's create a route get function name URL name, which is slash add roles. Okay, then add here controller name, which is role controller. Alright, also add here role controller. Now just add your class comma function name, which is this one, add role. Okay, now paste here. Now save this file. Now let's check this and add the role. So first of all, run the application. So just type here php artisan style. Okay, now press enter and switch to the browser and just add here in URL add roles. Okay, now press enter. You can see here roles are created successfully. Now go to the PHP my admin and just open database Laravel 8 Pro DB2 and open roles table. Just click on browse and you can see here the role administrator, editor, author, contributor and subscriber. Alright, now let's create a function for adding user. Okay, so just go inside the controller role controller and here let's create another function, public function name, which is add user. Alright, now here just write user is equal to new user. Just add here the user model. So just write here use app slash model user. Alright, and here just write dollar user add on name. Let's say name is Zon. User email is equal to zon@gmail.com. Alright, now add the user password. So just write here user array password is equal to call here encrypt function. So just write here encrypt and inside this just set the password. Okay, let's say password is secret. Alright, now call the save function. So just write here user arrow save. Alright, and here just create role IDs array, and inside this array just add here uh, let's say one and two, administrator and an editor. Okay, so just add here the ID administrator 1 and for editor just add here 2. Okay, now here just write dollar user arrow roles and just add here attach, and inside this just pass this role IDs. Okay, now simply return here record has been created successfully. Alright, now save this file and let's create the route for add user. So right here route colon get add user, add users. Add user is already used here, so just write here add users, and then role controller colon class. Okay, and just add the function name, so just copy add user and paste here. Alright, now save this file. Now let's check. So switch to the browser, and here just add users. Okay, now press enter. Record has been created successfully. Now go to the database and just click on browse in front of users. Okay, just browse the users table, and you can see here name, zone, email ID, password. Okay, and just browse the uh, just refresh the database and just browse role users. Okay, so just click here, and you can see here user ID 1 and role ID 1, user ID 1 and role ID 2. Alright, now let's add one more user. So just change here the name, so just write here this is Jennifer, email ID jennifer@gmail.com, password secret, and here change the role. Okay, let's say 2 3 4. Okay, uh, to editor, author and contributor. Okay, so just write here 2 3 and 4, not 5. Alright, now save this file and just refresh the page. Record added, and here inside the users table, just refresh the table, and you can see here Jennifer user ID 2. Okay, ID 2. Inside the role users, just refresh the table, and here you can see user ID 2, role ID 2 2 3 2 4. Okay, and inside the alright, now let's create two functions, one for the fetch all roles by user, and fetch all user by role. Okay, so switch to the project and just inside this role controller just write here public function, and function name get all roles by user. Okay, and just pass here the user ID. Okay, as the parameter, and inside this just write here user is equal to user colon find, and just pass here the ID. Okay, then roles is equal to $user arrow roles. Okay, and just return here these roles. Okay, now add one more function here, public function get all users by role. Okay, for that just pass here the ID role ID, and here dollar role is equal to role colon find, and here just pass the role ID. Okay, dollar ID, and here just write users is equal to dollar role colon users. Alright, and simply return dollar users. Now save this file and let's create the routes for these functions. So go to the web.php, and here just write route get URI rules by user. Okay, and just add the parameter ID. Okay, and add here controller name, post controller function name, which is this one, get all roles by user. So just paste here. Now add the route, get, and URI. Just add here users by role. Okay, and here just add parameter for role ID. Add here the controller name, post controller. Okay, add here colon class. Also add here colon class. Okay, now add the function name here. So just copy this function and paste here. Alright, now save this file. All good. So let's check. So switch to the browser and just go to the URL. Just check roles by user. So just write here roles by user. Just add here user ID 1. Okay, and now press enter. Alright, get all roles by user does not exist. I think a spelling mistake. So let's check. Just a blunder. Just write here role controller, not post controller. Okay, now save this file and let's check. So just refresh the page and you can see here the role administrator and editor of user ID 1. If I change the user ID to, you can see here editor, author and contributor. Okay, now let's check the another route, which is users by role. Okay, so just add here users by role. Just add here the role ID, let's say 1. You can see here John. If I enter here 2 for the editor. Okay, who is editor? So just enter and you can see here both are editor, John and Jennifer. Okay, and if I enter here 3 for the author. Okay, just press enter. You can see one is Jennifer. So in this way you can create many-to-many relationship in Laravel 8. So that's all about many-to-many eloquent relationship. So thanks for watching this video, and if you still have any kind of question, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.